This is The Porch, and we're back. I'm Ninfa Saavedra.
I'm Nakita Hughes.
And I'm Taylor Mitchell-Smith. But unfortunately, our co-host Nakita couldn't be here today.
Yeah, but we have a lot of great things in store for you today, guys. I mean, we have so many events going on campus. We have Springfest that's going on right now. And of course, the ladies of The Porch is covering every single event for you. And we will show you different things that's been going on this week in our show. And also, we have different things like cheer tryouts coming up. We have, Jania's top model, Jania Smith, Grambling State University. We have her top model results coming up. So we have so much in store for you guys. But speaking of Springfest, let's jump right into it with the Student Choice Awards. Well, the Gospel Explosion was first. That was really, really great. Unfortunately, we couldn't cover it, but I heard they had some great things.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It was awesome. It really, really was. Like, that was definitely a great way to jumpstart Springfest because we definitely, how Grambling is down.
Grambling.
And it was supposed to rain all week long, but yesterday we had some beautiful weather. It was about, 75 degrees.
Yes, it was really
sunny.
nice yesterday.
It was really nice. And today, it's nice too. It's supposed to rain, but we'll see. The Student Choice Awards was second, so you guys, you had people up for Best Dress, Most Popular, Best Student Leader.
Miss Jania won, actually,
she
both
won.
those categories.
Right.
Well,
She won
really,
3.
most of them.
But she gets nominated. Jania Smith, Grambling State University. She gets nominated every year, of course. She won Best Dress, Most Popular Female, and also
Best Student Leader.
Yeah, Best Student Leader. Also, some more people who won things. You had people running for Best Male Dress, and you had
Cecil,
right?
He won the Best Male Dress.
Yeah, that was pretty accurate.
That really was good. Best Basketball Player for Women's went to, I believe they call her Taco. That's not her real name, but that's her name on campus. Male, Chase Cormier. Best male vocalist. I didn't even know Andre. He's like president. What, freshman president? I didn't even know he could sing. Like that really.
And then Jonathan Wallace. He performed at the Student Choice Awards as well. He
plays the piano well.
Guys, I had no idea that Grambling had a bowling team.
Yeah, my teammate actually, Savannah.
Oh my God, I love her. She is awesome. But like that bowling, I want to get in that. I can bowl.
And our very own producer, Morgan, she was also nominated for Best Softball Player. So, that's actually
kudos to you, Morgan.
Right. Big ups to the softball team.
She's a woman of many hats. So we have special coverage of that, and we want to, show it to you guys right now. We have the winners. We have some red carpet interviews. So here it goes. Hello, I'm Ninfa Saavedra, one of your hosts for The Porch, and we're live at the Student Choice Awards for Grambling's 2015 Springfest. So I just want to know, you've been nominated for something ever since you first got here. So how does it feel?
The feeling, first of all, is very humbling. I'm really excited. I'm very grateful for my grand family. Like I said, I come here every year just to support the Student Choice Awards, and every year, although I am nominated, I always call up everyone else who's nominated because I believe, everybody has to get awarded something. That's just how I am.
Mess, that would be nice. Fame is the essence of life.
So how did you feel when you first got nominated for this position?
Well, I thought it was funny because I don't feel like the position I serve in does a lot to be nominated as best football player, but it just shows that the students love me and I love my students.
I just want to say, are you nominated for anything, or do you know anyone that's nominated?
Me and my organization, Fresh Company, are nominated for Best Organization, so shout out to Fresh Company, and I know Morgan nominated for something, and a couple other people I know as well.
Okay. And I just want to get her outfit because she is definitely fresh to death. Look at her. Yes, look at her. Yes. We always stay talking about people and how they dress, and she's a very real representation of what the porch is supposed to look like. So
this too, like you getting it with the black and then the color of the shoe. Yes.
I try. I just want to thank you so much. Bye, you guys. So the next amazing event that we had for Springfest was the comedy show. Now, ladies, you had first dibs on the talent. You had first dibs, and I want you guys to just tell us how it was. I was actually the producer, so they actually got to interview these talents, and it was amazing. The comedy show was so funny. So just talk about it.
It really was. I actually got the opportunity to interview comedian and host of last night, Terry T. He was really, 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 really funny, actually. And actually, you guys, how about you guys check out a little bit of the interview with us? Hey everybody, I'm Nakita Hughes, sitting here with comedian Terry T at Grambling State University Springfest 2K15. How are you doing today?
I am doing great. I love your attitude and the way you enunciate all your words.
Thank you, Terry. How are you enjoying this weather?
This is great weather. It's spring. Last time I came here, it's been cold the last couple of times, so I'm excited to come here for Springfest.
Okay, so you've came here before?
Yes. I came homecoming, not last year, but year before last. I opened up for Bruce and Steve Brown. So. Okay,
so I was just about to ask you what, big comedians have you opened up for, but okay. So what can you anticipate from today's crowd since you've experienced Graham fam thus far?
Yeah, thing I realized about the Graham family is two things can happen. Either they're on your side or against you. So the whole thing is just like to have a lot of energy, don't half-step with it, come with it, and they'll give you that same energy back. I love Gremlins, so if you get that good energy, they give it right back. It's like a party.
Okay. So what inspired you to become a comedian in the first place?
Well, what inspired me to do comedy, in college my senior year, I was a mass comm major, and I played football for University of Alabama, Birmingham, UAB, RIP UAB football. And I remember sitting down with my coach, and I was like, Coach, I'm ready to go to the NFL. I think this is my great opportunity. And my coach was like, Terry, I really think you should do stand-up. And he told me I was horrible as a football player, but I was great as a comedian. So tough love, but look, hey,
it got you somewhere.
Listen, what?
Okay, so what advice would you give to a young African-American male, well, actually any male, that wishes to inspire in a career such as comedy?
Don't do it. It's like anything you do with art, from poetry to music to composing music to anything that requires you to follow your dream. If you're gonna do it, do it. But if you're not, if you're gonna treat it like a hobby, don't mess with it. Because main thing is passion. If you worry about the money, it's not gonna get there. But if you focus on the art, the money eventually comes.
Okay. Well, you seem like quite the character. So, do you do anything outside of comedy, such as acting, maybe modeling a little bit? Because you fit it. Look all Nike'd out and everything.
I didn't know if everybody got the shoes that I had on. You know what I'm saying? Check out the shoes and everything. My grandma/manager picked them out for me.
Your grandma/manager, keep it in the family. Yeah. Keep it in the family.
Keep it in the fam. I'm also a radio personality back at home in Birmingham, Alabama, 95.7 Jams, WBHJ, so I do stuff there. I also do stuff in Atlanta, just basically traveling. I'm really into writing. I really want to work on a script, do like a TV show, try to get on a TV series as a writer. So my main passion is writing. Stand-up is something that I love to do, but writing is something I love to do. I love to do behind the scenes.
Okay, well, since writing is something that you love to do, would you say that we can be expecting possibly a comedy strip from you coming soon?
Not a comedy script. I am working on a script for Adult Swim. Yeah.
Congratulations.
I said working on it. I ain't say they accepted.
Oh, you didn't say they accepted yet?
They didn't accept it.
We're going to believe that they're going to accept it.
I hope they accept it. If they watching this, please take the script. It's just like a couple of TV pilots. I tell anybody that's pursuing their dream, make sure you just have so much stuff ready and written down so when the opportunity comes, you're ready. And that's the main thing about luck. Everybody thinks it's luck, and luck is nothing but preparation means opportunity. So if you prepare and the opportunity presents itself, then you have all the luck in the world.
Well, speaking of funny phrases and comedy strips, what is your favorite phrase of the year thus far? Mine right now, I'll be honest with you, as of yesterday, is that whole little, ha ha ha, got him.
Oh,
got him.
Got him.
What's your favorite?
My favorite phrase right now, I still like the one delivered. I like, what's the other guy's name? I like DC Young Fly. I don't know if I can say that his, but yeah, you already know the phrase if you follow DC Young Fly. And A-Town. I don't know if you follow A-Town. The birds are chirping. Good morning to you. I play it every morning like it's praise break. I gotta play it. I gotta have it in my car.
Well, you seem like you definitely have fun being a comedian. Any cool places you've traveled this year or since you become a comedian? Any
nice places you loved and you'd visit again, definitely?
Yes, I visited Grambling State. It's the most beautiful place that I've ever been to, and it's gorgeous. Once you get past the crackheads and the cigarette butts, everything else is nice around here.
Okay, so what would you say your biggest achievement is thus far?
In comedy, my biggest achievement, I lie to you not, I hate to break it up again, is performing here for homecoming for Grambling, because you hear so many horror stories as a comic. If you don't come with it at Grambling, they'll let you know. It's like, it's comedy club, then you have Apollo, and then you have Grambling. And it's like, if you make it past Grambling, you can make it anywhere. You can do it.
Well, Terry, you're pretty young. You're a very young comedian, actually. You know, when you watch comedy shows, you see a lot of like the old heads, you know, with like lots and lots of experience. But you definitely know what you're doing. Now, who would you say is your favorite comedian?
My favorite comedian, I have a couple. Of course, it's Steve Brown. He's been a mentor to me. Roy Wood Jr., who's also a Birmingham comedian, who has a TV show coming out this fall with Whoopi Goldberg. He's from my hometown. And a guy named Bill Burr. I don't know if anybody knows him, but he's like another old head, which is really, really hilarious. If you don't know who he is, Google him, YouTube him. The guy's hilarious.
Okay. Well, speaking of Googling and YouTubing, now for our people out here, our audience out here watching, where can we look at some of your comedy? Where can we find you? What's your Instagram, your Twitter, your Facebook?
The most important part right here. You can follow me on Instagram at I am Terry T. That's I am Terry T. TRYTEE. It's 2 E's at T. It's just not the letter. Same thing on on Facebook and Twitter. It's just Terry T. TRYTE. And ladies, I'm on Christian Mingles if you want to get me on there. So you know. Not Need Deacon 36, get at me. And I'm also on farmersonly.com. And I got these hoes, so I be pulling hoes. So the tool. See, the tool.
Okay. All right, well, thank you so much for your time, and, good luck getting out there with the crowd tonight.
I appreciate you, ma'am. All right. I appreciate you.
Well, you guys, that's all the time we have, and I'm Lanita Hughes.
My name is Terry T.
And we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Yeah, that was a pretty awesome interview. He was hilarious.
He really
Let me
was.
say, I was in the room when she was interviewing, and that was like really entertaining.
He was very funny. But you also got to interview, the main
yeah.
talent, and he was hilarious.
Crazy.
Yes, like I was just on the floor crying, laughing.
Yeah,
the
he was
entire time.
awesome. Jeremiah Dej Williamson. He also is an actor, so he's also a man of many hats.
He actually premiered in
Johnson Family
Vacation.
Yeah.
He was the begging cousin. So you guys.
He is super funny. I mean, and then Grambling was showing him mad love and respect, but you'll get a little bit more of it in this interview coming up.
Taylor Mitchell Smith here, joined with comedian and actor Jeremiah Dej Williamson. How are you doing tonight, Jeremiah?
I'm doing great. You know what? I ain't heard nobody say my whole name before, boy. Jeremiah J.J. Williamson, my government. I'm doing great, though. Doing good.
Okay, where exactly are you from, Jeremiah?
I'm originally from Jackson, Mississippi, but I live in the ATL. I've been in Atlanta since, 93, since I finished college and everything, man. So, ATL is my home now. It's been great to me. No complaints.
Okay, well, being from here, does it inspire most of the material you write?
Just everyday life, really. Just everyday life, man. Just going around, just enjoying life, and I just get my material from, just observing, observing life and everything that goes, that's in it. So I just try to build around it and just try to create it where it can be funny.
Okay. Well, have you recently toured? Are you touring now, or are there any tours to come?
Well, I still open for Cedric the Entertainer. I'm Cedric the Entertainer's opening act, man, so I've been doing that for a while. We just got the okay to do Johnson Family Vacation 2. I was in the first one, I was the begging cousin, talking about let me hold some, asked Bow Wow what size those shoes. So I'm looking forward to that, man. So I'm still on the road, getting ready to shoot my a new special, put it on DVD, Netflix. Hopefully it'll get picked up by Netflix and everything, man. So, just staying busy, trying to keep my name relevant in the game.
Well, is there a favorite city where you like to perform?
I can't really say any particular city. If I had to just say a region, I may say the Midwest. Cause I'm just being Midwest just shows a lot of love, but the South shows a lot of love. But that Midwest, the Detroit, the St. Louis, the Indianapolis, Detroit, okay, I know about that. What up, though?
Of course, of course. Well, you did mention you were an actor, and you also mentioned you were opening for Cedric the Entertainer, and I just wanted to know, how was it working on the Johnson family vacation set with Cedric?
That was a great experience. You know, my first movie as far as speaking role and everything, man. So it was a great environment. Got a chance to learn a lot from, you know, all the directors and the producers, you know, heavy hitter actors, Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer, Vanessa Williams was in the movie as well. So, you know, being, you know, first time movie, you know, doing a movie and everything, I got a chance to, you know, sit back, observe, get my notes, you know, and just prepare myself for my role and everything. So it was great. Great experience.
Okay, would you prefer acting or comedy?
Actually, you know what? Comedy, that's my first love. I mean, to be honest, I mean, I love to act, don't get me wrong. I want to take it to another level and everything, but just being able to get on stage and bring the audience into my world and, you know, and everything. Yeah, I love that. I love the challenge of trying to entertain people because, I mean, everybody have their own little issues of what's going on in their day or their life and everything. So to be able to actually bring out laughter in their spirit and in their soul and everything is a great thing. I love it.
So would you say that was your favorite part, just making people happy and entertaining?
Just make people happy and entertaining them, man. You know, it's a big high for me just to see people laughing, slapping their knee, holding it, you know, just releasing all that, whatever stress they may be going through for that particular time.
Okay, just to get a little bit personal, are you dating? Are you in a relationship, or just got out of one?
I'm married, man. I'm off the market, shut down, on lock, and everything, man. But you know, I still, you know, have fun and everything, man. You know, she allows me to go out and do my thing and everything, so it's great.
That's awesome.
That's all, yeah.
Okay, let's get into social media from A to Z. Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, Bebo, MySpace.
Oh man, see, I'm trying to get into what Snapchat and everything. So I'm just hearing about it, trying to get into that. But I'm Instagram and Twitter. I'm JJ from the SIP. That's JJ from the THESIPP. That's short for Mississippi. JJ from the SIP. So you know I'm originally from Mississippi, so that's short for Mississippi. So y'all, you know, look out for your boy, man. You know I'm the next thing coming, man. Y'all might well gonna love me. Might as well gone. That's one word. Might as well gone.
Okay, is there any advice you'd like to give to any of the aspiring comedians that are up and coming around the world?
Well, I just tell them to just go wherever a mic is, go wherever a stage is. It doesn't have to necessarily be a comedy night, man. It could be poetry night, it could be amateur night, any type of contest. And just get on the mic and, you know, just try to draw the crowd into what you're talking about in your world and everything. Just come on in, you know. You know, a lot of people get intimidated because all the eyes are on them, and then they'll sway away from what they were trying to do. So, man, you know, I just tell them, you know, be yourself, you know, have some material, and just entertain them. I mean, you know, they'll let you know if they like it or not, man. You know, it's a tough start and everything, man, but if you believe in yourself, you got the man upstairs in your life, man, you know, anything can happen.
Speaking of luck, did you enjoy closing the show here?
You know what? Every time I come to Grambling, I always get a lot of love and everything. So I had no problem with it. Man. I mean, they always have great energy. I mean, Graham, y'all show love. Y'all really do. I ain't just saying it because I'm here. It's always love when I'm here, man. So I'm glad to be involved in Tiger Week and everything, man. Y'all been having a remarkable week and everything. So y'all just keep it up. Have fun. Be safe.
Well, I'm really glad you enjoyed yourself. We enjoyed you. And here at Grambling State University, we really do save the best for last. Once again, I'm Taylor Mitchell Smith. Thank you so much for joining us, JJ.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
All right. Now back to the show.
And my favorite was Willie Lynch Jr. He is so funny, but he's educated and he's smart. You know, he goes out, he's a history major. Well, he was a history major in college, and he has his master's, and he's working on his PhD now. And I just think he's very, very intelligent, and he was just, you know, along with his comedy, he was talking about some real things, like, you know, the way that we eat, the way, you know, just some different things. And
things that matter.
And I really respect that out of him. And he just spoke so much knowledge into, you know, the HBCU, and I just really felt the love. So you ladies had the chance to interview him, too.
And he's actually a part of
Yeah, we
a
both
fraternity.
did, actually.
Yeah.
He balanced so much stuff. Like, he went to, like, Fisk University. He jumped all over the place, and he's still actually on the move right now. So
Yeah, he was pretty funny. A lot of profanity, but you know.
But you know that comes with comedy, though.
It really does.
Profanity
It does.
comes with, you know, comedy, sexuality, you know, all that stuff comes with comedy. But that's what makes it fun. That's what makes it, you know, so lively. It's a very lively.
Who was
thing
the
to do.
funniest?
okay, I definitely have to give it to the main act, because he did this
Yeah.
one little. Him and DJ Twin, like they were right here with each other, like and it killed like
He
every
had
time.
everybody though,
every
even
time.
the light men, like
Right,
it was
right.
all together.
My favorite part was when he was talking about his daughter, and then when
Oh
she
my
first told him about
gosh.
her first time having sex, I like died, and it was just so funny. Like, he was all of them was just very talented. Terry, the host, it was his first time hosting at Grambling State University. It wasn't his first time coming here; it was his first time. Hosting, and usually we have comedian Steve Brown.
Yeah,
and
I'm
so
surprised he
I
was
big ups
here.
to Terry because he came in here and he conquered. And you know,
He
Grambling's
did.
not.
We're
the
a very
easiest.
tough crowd.
You
We're a
get
very tough
booed
crowd.
if you bad, you know, anything. He came and he conquered. And he did so much. Like, he turned us up, and I applaud him because, you know, it wasn't as packed as it should have been, or it usually
Yeah,
is. And it didn't
true.
matter. He turned it up, and like, you know, more people was coming because they were seeing on Instagram, you know, social networks, Snapchat, how fun it was. So we also have a special interview with Willie, right?
Oh yeah, we
Oh, yeah,
definitely
with
had a
both of us.
special interview with him. He was very funny.
wanna
Actually,
check
you
that
guys,
out?
let's check that out. Go.
Hello, I'm Taylor Mitchell Smith.
And I'm Lanita
And
Hughes.
we're joined here today with Willie Lynch Jr. How are you doing, Willie?
First class, and you?
Well, that's great. This is going to be a special edition of the Porch today. And my first question is, where are you from?
I was kidnapped from somewhere in Africa about 500 years ago, and no, I'm just playing. No, I'm serious. You was too, motherfucker. I'm from East St. Louis, Illinois, Southern Illinois.
Well, being from there, does that inspire any of your material?
It does, because this has a big reputation, like a troubling city, and a lot of stuff happened in the past. So yeah, you know.
Definitely, definitely. So, are you excited to be here at Grambling State University today?
Hell yeah! Don't you see me turning up like that? No, yeah, I'm happy. You know, it's fun.
Yeah, we're very excited to see you here too.
Now, how long have you been a comedian?
Off and on since I was like 13.
Since you were 13.
Yeah, like off and on.
Wow.
Okay. Well, what inspired you to be a comedian? I got that look too, by the way. What inspired you to become a comedian?
My mom and my daddy first cousins. I was born retarded a little bit. Nah, that was before they started calling it autism. And no, I don't know, just being silly and watching comedy when I was a kid with my grandma. So
Well, have you ever performed here at Grambling State University before?
no, I have not.
So it's your first time? Yes. What can you expect from the crowd today?
I don't know. I hope they laugh, and if they not, I'm making fun of whoever I can see.
Yeah, please don't.
Well, I'ma
Please
warn you.
don't.
Graham fam, we're a tough crowd out there.
Yeah, we're a little feisty, definitely.
Just be prepared.
So, do you have any tours coming soon, or are you planning on touring, or are you touring now? Actually,
Yeah, I'm touring now. I'm here tonight, then back in New York City tomorrow, then Orlando, Tampa, then Jacksonville, then Chicago, then Dominican Republic.
Ooh.
that sounds amazing. Is there any city that you really like, or that you go back to, or they were just really feeling you and giving you a lot of love?
Houston. I was just in Houston about a month ago today. Houston was really dope.
Houston, I like Houston. What about you?
I definitely like Houston. I definitely do. So with all this touring you do, like around cross country or whatever, have you performed with any other huge comedian giants?
Hell yeah. YouTube it. Kevin Hart. He called me Langston Hughes with a punchline.
Really?
Yeah, I work with.
How did you feel?
It was dope, and it got me a lot of work. You know, when everybody saw it, it was just like kind of went viral. And so yeah, Bill Bellamy, Chappelle, Chris Rock, yeah, some of everybody.
Oh, well, you mentioned Kevin Hart. Is there any comedian that you look up to, or gives you a lot of inspiration?
Dick Gregory, Chappelle, Chris Rock,
Oh, those are my favorite too.
Red Fox, because I'm from East St. Louis.
Well, I know, I realized like you came into comedy at a very young age. What would you say is one of your biggest accomplishments thus far?
Would have cleared up. I started early, but I didn't do it continuously because I was in school and everything. And once I finished my master's degree, that's when I got serious with it. And the biggest accomplishment, I won the Bay Area Black Comedy Competition and Festival in Oakland, California.
I'm from California. So
Wow.
that's the top way.
Yeah, that's the biggest urban like comedy competition.
It really is. It really is. Now, what was your major in college?
History.
History major.
So what else did you do in college?
I used to sell loose cigarettes and earring backs in the dorm rooms. I would stay up all night selling that shit. No, I'm just playing. I pledged Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, Alpha Delta chapter, solo, no help. I graduated with honors, then I went to grad school. Then I was going to start my PhD at Howard, and then I started doing comedy, so I never did that. But I'm still studying right now, and I do research and I lecture.
Okay. Well, is there a special someone in your life?
Yeah, his name is Baby. This is my nephew. It's my son. You know, it's this little bitty dude. I was there when he was born. Yeah,
Great.
Baby. And then, my mom's. And, I just got another relationship. It was long, 12 years. And, right now I'm a recovering undercover over lover.
Oh, that's new. I've never heard that.
You never heard Erykah Badu, girl?
I have, but like that phrase you just said, like, I'm gonna use it. Can I steal it? Do I got permission?
You know what? I
Okay.
don't think you need it. I don't think so. Well, so are you dating or?
Yeah. I mean, I'm single, but I'm dating. Just got, like I said, I have a long relationship because I just moved from Chicago to New York 7 months ago to work on some comedy there. And so comedy is my focus right now, comedy and my books. So.
Okay, I remember you saying something about Houston being one of your favorite cities. Are you looking for a girl out of Houston?
Hell no. No, I'm just playing. Nah, I mean, I'm so focused right now. I ain't even really, because, looking for, that, it throws off the focus. So I have tunnel vision right now.
So, do you have a type?
A type? She must be of African descent. That's it.
Okay,
So y'all
that's
could-
quite
y'all
different.
could, as long as y'all just naturally from Africa like us, like I can't date no.
Yeah.
Okay, well, with you being so busy, can we be expecting anything new in your works? Can we?
Yeah, I have a comedy DVD out called The Ethiopian Clown, and I'm actually working on a new comedy album right now, and I'm doing a big yearly, it's an annual tour that I'm doing a gathering to the Dominican Republic. So.
Okay, well, you guys, that's all the time we have today.
Thanks for joining us.
And I'm Lanita Hughes.
I'm Taylor Mitchell Smith.
I'm Willie Lynch, Junior, and bounce when you say the Junior.
All right, you guys. See you guys next. Speaking of activities coming and going through during Springfest, actually, you guys, the concert with Dej Loaf and Kevin Gates.
Let it
Oh, yes.
That's how y'all know that's my song. I
Crazy.
love Dej Loaf. I mean, she was a very sweet person. She's cool. She's down to earth. She has a little own style going. And
Definitely.
I think that coming into the rap industry, she's one of, you only had Nicki Minaj for so long and Iggy Azalea, but I feel like she coming in and she's bringing something different. She
Yeah,
has
a whole
different
nother
a
style.
different feel, and it's working for her. Big ups to her. I mean, she killed it on the
And
stage.
she's also a native of Detroit, Michigan.
Okay.
So,
Detroit,
To the D. Actually, you guys, Kevin Gates, you guys know, like, Kevin Gates, he's very intelligent. Like, he's very intellectual.
Right.
But
But first, before we talk about Kevin Gates, I just wanted to, give us a snippet of my interview with Dej Loaf.
Oh.
Hello, I'm Ninfa Saavedra here at the Springfest concert, and I have the pleasure of interviewing Dej Loaf. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. So I know that this is your first time performing at Grambling State University, and we have a very tough crowd. So how did you think that the crowd took to you? How did you think your performance went?
They were showing love, I never been out here, so have I been out here? Have I been out? No, I've never been to the school, so they showed love. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, yeah, they was turned up a little bit.
Okay, so I know that you were in Louisiana recently in Shreveport. So what keeps you coming back to Louisiana?
The love, man. Obviously, they want me out here, so we're gonna come every time. Man.
Okay. So Try Me, it's a huge song. What was the inspiration behind the song, and did you ever think that it would be this big?
I didn't think it would be as big as it is, but like I said, the inspiration behind it was just, just the lyrics and the content of it was just me, protecting my family. Like that's how I felt at the time. I really write how I feel and how I, like I said, how I feel at the moment. So that was one of the songs that I was feeling, last summer when I wrote it, and it popped off like this. So I didn't know I was gonna do this though.
So how long have you been rapping, and did you ever think that you were gonna be this big inspiration, this big female artist?
I've been writing since I was a kid. I used to just write all kind of stuff, man. like I say, a little bit after high school, I knew this is what I wanted to do, like for sure. Like I went to college for a couple semesters. I didn't graduate, so I was like, man, I got to do something. I can't, So I kind of broke out of my shell and turned into just Dej Loaf. I found Dej Loaf.
Right. And what did you major when you was in college, and what college did you go to?
I went to Saginaw Valley State University. It's like an hour and a half away from Detroit, my hometown. And I thought I wanted to be a nurse. So yeah, I was in there trying to do that, but it didn't work out.
So explain to me Dej Loaf. How did you come up with the name Dej Loaf?
Shoes. I was walking home from school, like I say all the time, and I just wanted to dress different than everybody. And, I was wearing Jordans and Nikes like everybody else. And I was like, you know what, I'm about to turn up on them. I'm about to start wearing loafers only. Like, they're going to start calling me Dej Loaf because my name is Deja. So that's pretty much how I got it, just the idea.
So your style, it's so different from other female rappers. Just tell us your style, because some days it's girly, some days, just explain to us your style.
It's just really free. Like I say, you never know what to expect. Like, people try to box you in one, and it's like, you never know what I might put on, However I'm feeling at the moment, that's what I'll go with. So it's just free, and it's like whatever. Yeah, I like to be comfortable. I don't force anything. I don't force my clothes. You see me in a dress, I wanted to put it on. Like, I heard somebody comment, like, the industry are changing. I'm like, no, it's not. I wanted to do that. I went and bought that myself, so.
And I think that's what everyone loves about you, because you're just yourself. Like, you're fresh. You're not like, everybody else that's out here. Okay. And then you have a video releasing tomorrow. Just explain that a little bit.
Me, You, and Hennessy video is dropping tomorrow. It's going to be crazy. It's a different look. Like I say, it's a sexy look. So I'm excited to see how the people, take to that. It's going to be real sexy, and we shot it out in Miami. And it's just a dope concept. We're going to see it. It's going to be... I put up the clips of it a little, and everybody's going crazy, so I know they're going to love the video. I'm excited.
So, okay. So, I enjoy you so much for coming here, and thank you so much for coming to Grambling State University. And hopefully we see you again in the future.
We also caught up with Kevin Gates, our guest host Regina Love.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure that interview was nice.
Were y'all scared that he was going to hit somebody on stage?
I really did, because,
crazy?
Kevin known for doing that extreme stuff. But actually, the show was sold out. Like, there were no more tickets. It was a packed house.
Like, the second day, it was already sold out for non-students. I feel like they made a great profit. This was one of the best shows in a really, really long time that we had for Springfest, and the students loved it. It was, great. Kevin Gates was excited. I mean, he's a Louisiana native. So he came here, he had to represent. I mean, everyone knows his song. Every time we go somewhere, it's like, it's Kevin Gates. I don't get tired, so it was a great show.
Yeah, and I love how we kind of like incorporated that into our everyday like hashtags. I don't get tired with little G. That was really creative. Shout out to whoever came up with that. F-Sub is really good with creating different types of things like that.
Well, we also actually got to find out where he got some of his motivation from. So let's go ahead and check out Regina's interview with Kevin Gates.
Well, we're here at Grambling State University. You're originally from New Orleans. You lived in Baton Rouge. How does it feel to be here in Louisiana in a packed-out show?
My brother went to Grambling.
Okay.
They got a lot of little bad little steppers. Just people don't know what that is. They got a lot of little bad little women out here at Grambling. See, a lot of people don't know that. They just come here. They just migrate from all kind of other little states and cities and everything. And it's just a large concentration of them right here. So I just. I leaped at the opportunity to come to Grambling. Yeah, I mean, why not?
Okay, so you like to travel with your family. How does that work for you? Your daughter, Isla and Kaza.
And my dog. I got my dog with me, too.
You got your dog with you? What type of dog is it?
If I said the name of the dog, most people wouldn't know, but I guess you could say it's in the Bullet family. But he's an emotional support animal. I suffer from depression, so I keep my animal with me. He outside now.
How is that for you, being that you have a master's in psychology?
There's no black and white area with psychology. It's a gray area. It's just categorization of characteristics and character traits. Just, I guess, everybody's bipolar. Let them tell it. So I was able to perform a psychoanalysis on myself, I guess. and, you know, find out what the, you know, the literal term of what, you know, I suffer from was, I guess. I don't know.
I feel that. Okay, now, I know you went to prison twice. Now, there's a lot of people who prison twice, the penitentiary twice. I just wanted to say that there's people who have similar struggles as you. What can you tell them, or any motivation that you can give people who are going through similar things?
Ma'am, I have been to prison twice. I've been to prison more than twice.
Okay.
And I'm not saying that to brag about it or anything, but I was, at one time, that was my reality. Mm-hmm. I didn't have anything to live for, as I have something to live for now. You know what I'm saying? And I say this, once you take the fear of imprisonment away from any individual, it becomes easier and easier to go back. And it's $1 billion corporation. So if you criminalize an individual and you tell them, you know what, you can't work here because you used to be that, it's easy to go back to that if not given the opportunity to do better. And I feel like given the opportunity to do better, any individual would. And I don't joke about it. I don't make light of the fact. I thank God every day that I was there. I thank God every day. You know, it changed my life because I wanted change for myself. Some people don't want change. They accept failure. But I say, why accept failure when success is free? That's just my motto.
Okay, ladies, now everybody, what was most anticipated after the concert was the step show. You know, everybody loved to see the Greeks. They love to see the Greek step. And, you know, they've been off a little bit this week because everybody's been practicing for the step show, getting ready. You know, this is the Greek, non-Greek step show. So, you know, who you guys think is going to win? What you guys think?
Ooh, that is, well, okay, you know, last year during Springfest, actually, was it the IOTAs who took it?
Yes.
As far as the men? So I'm kind of leaning towards those IOTAs, actually.
IOTAs are up there. Like, they're
really
starting
are.
to come up, especially around the yard.
Right, but you know one thing about the IOTAs is that they actually travel with their stepping, and they have a lot of talented people on their step team.
They got
so they have a lot of
new people.
Dance backgrounds. So they have a lot of talented people. So big ups to the IOTAs. I think you guys are gonna come and do great things. I'm not asleep on our Omegas though. I'm not asleep. Y'all gonna wake up. I'm not asleep. I'm not asleep because you know when you sleep on somebody, they come up. So I'm not asleep on them, but I mean we do support you know all our sororities and fraternities. But I do think I love the IOTAs, and I really do think that you know they have it because they always bring something new. And you know for homecoming it was like 3 of them on stage and they killed it. So that was amazing. You know, for sororities, who you guys think? Well, I'm not gonna say.
Well, I know my beautiful lady in pink. Actually, you guys, I think it's gonna come close because I love my AKAs, but I love the Deltas. So it's always like a head-and-head thing. And one thing that I love about the AKAs and Deltas, their competition, it goes hard, but it's a friendly competition. So like they still support each other throughout like the whole thing.
Yeah. What do you think, Taylor?
Well, I mean, the Deltas did take it last Springfest because they killed it. And realistically, around campus, they've been killing it every time they step out. I mean, the AKAs, they're nice. But my thing is, people want to see more of the Deltas because we haven't had them in such a long time. And it's kind of like unfair because everybody's like looking out to them. But at the same time, you have to bring it. I mean, AKAs, everybody. You gotta bring it.
That's true. And because I'm a lovely member of ALF, a couple ALF Sororities Incorporated, you know, of course, I feel like we're gonna win. Well, you know, I know. I don't feel. But, you know, big ups to them. They have won the step show the past, you know, what, two times, I think. So, big ups to them, you know, all power to them. But we're not going to sleep on our Zetas and SG roles.
Oh, no.
We not.
They got new additions, too. They got add-ons.
You know, they're actually good. So I'm not really going to say who's going to win because I never know. You never know who your competition is. I don't feel like the Deltas are our biggest competition anymore because they didn't win Body Classic. Let's just keep it real. So, I mean, at the you know, they're Grambling loved. But when you go outside of Grambling, you have to think outside. You have to think bigger. So, I mean, it's cool.
Well,
I mean, but we're going to see now who won.
Okay, guys, I have been dying to know who's won this year's GSU Next Top Model. Now, we kind of followed their journey, and we actually did a little work with them, you know, the TV Center. Shout out to the whole television center. But actually, Ninfa, don't you have the results for the release?
Yes, we have the results. I mean, we're going to let you guys see that in our our special edition feature of GSU's Next Top Model. We have interviews with the winners, and we also have, interviews with, just regular people, the fashion designers. But we really want to talk about the fashion show. The fashion that was in there. They had some great fashion designers from, New Orleans, all over the place. I mean, you had some really Christian collection.
Oh, I love that. Ooh, the preppy look.
It was awesome, all of it.
Well, actually, me and Ninfa actually got to do a little special interview with them for a short segment of the Porch. Actually, got to tune into that. Check it out.
Hey everyone, we're here with Sherelle, the winner of Grambling's Next Top Model. So how do you feel?
I feel good. I feel real good. I'm excited.
So I heard that you're going to be walking in the Mississippi fashion show. How do you feel about that? Because I also heard that fashion is your dream, like you want to be a model, right?
It is. So I'm very excited to do it because I feel like doing extra modeling during school, it was more practice. So I feel like I'm getting ready to, y'all make me nervous.
It's okay. Don't be nervous. Just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. My name is Sherelle. I'm from Bachelor, Louisiana. I'm classified as a junior in psychology. And that's my baby over there.
You have any questions?
Well, I see your family is definitely here supporting you. I heard your friends going wild in the crowd for y'all. I was like, oh my gosh. You had a lot of support. I know you have a huge sense of relief right now that it's over. Do you believe you're going to show your face again for season 2? Come back at it, give a few pointers to the future models coming in?
I can't say. I don't know.
You don't know yet? All right. Well, you did an amazing job, and congratulations on your win. And stay tuned for the Porch.
And we're back. I'm here with Marcus, the very handsome winner of GSU's America's Next Top Model. How does it feel to win?
And it's a great feeling. All this hard work we put into doing the show, late nights. A lot went on before the show that a lot of people don't know about, but it came together at the end. So I'm just glad to get it over with. And everybody did a great job, in my opinion.
Now, Marcus, what is your classification and what is your major?
I'm a junior, and my major is business management.
Well, you're definitely a great male model. Have you ever considered actually modeling in your future career?
Not exactly, but a lot of people have been telling me in my past that I should look into modeling. So I just took a shot at it, and it kind of rose and it uplifted. So it just took away for the most part.
One more question. Okay, so I see that people are just going crazy for you over Instagram. So how does it feel to be famous on Grambling's campus?
Famous, man, it's overwhelming, but I try to stay humble. I don't really just take too much into that action. And I'm really just a regular person. I just try to live my life like everybody else.
Okay, thank you.
Well, congratulations on your win tonight, Marcus. And I know you have a sense of relief. All right, you guys. Well, you guys are watching The Porch. Stay tuned.
So we've been giving you all this juicy topic about what's been going on in Grambling, what's hot, what's not. We had Springfest. We had all these great events coming up, Jania's Next Top Model. But enough of Grambling. We want to talk about other things. But we're going to keep it at the college atmosphere. We have this great genius. I mean, she's a math genius. Her name is Esther. You want to talk about her?
Oh, yeah, the baby genius.
She's right.
Baby genius, y'all. She's only 10 years old, and she's a British Nigerian.
That's pretty amazing to me.
They're doing some great stuff over there in England, British.
Don't you know someone?
I actually have a teammate who came over here. She's only 16. She came over last year. What? Yeah. Their education
one of
is
my line sisters, she's not Nigerian, she's African American, and she came to college when she was 16. So that's amazing. I love that. But she's 10 years old, and she's already enrolled in University of UK, and she's already scoring 100% on her exams already, and she just started college. This is amazing. Shout out, the barriers of where you can go in life is just sky limit.
With God, all things are possible.
You guys, this girl is 10 years old, and she's already at the top of her class. Are you serious? Math? Oh, look. Okay, look. Math. I'll do me some English, but math, that's you guys, that's crazy.
A lot of people aren't. You either really good in English or really good in math. It's kind of different when you're really good in math because that makes you really smart. So
shout out to her parents.
She's gonna graduate before she's even 16.
She's gonna be a millionaire.
What?
So, Esther,
Next Oprah, baby
I need to
Oprah.
get to know you. But moving on to some more news. We have the presidency announcements of 2016. So we already have people announcing for president. One of the most talked about people is Hillary Clinton. She's the most talked about.
Oh, the controversy.
She released her video on Sunday. I mean, so many people were excited, posting on Instagram, Snapchat, Hillary, Team Hillary already. So how you guys feel about that?
I don't know. I really don't know how I feel about the Clinton family at all. I feel like that's really gonna mess up our government. To be honest, I'm sorry, you guys. I know a lot of you guys are going out for Hillary, but I don't think so. I really don't think so.
Well, I feel like we really need to do our research on Hillary. I mean, we might just we may want to make history again and get us a, female president in there a little bit, but we can't just vote for her because she's a woman. What about what she stands for? And we really need to find out a little more about that before we just make up our mind.
I mean, I 100% agree with Taylor. Please do your research. I'm not going to tell you who to vote for, who not to vote for, but sit down 1 day, 2 days, a week. Do your research. Do your background research. See if these people are qualified. We have other people that already said that they were, running for president. We have Joe Biden, the vice president of Barack Obama right now. We have Governor of Rhode Island, Lincoln Chaff, and then we also have the Governor of Maryland, former Governor of Maryland, Martin, and then we also have U.S. Senator Bernie Sanders, and then we have another Senator, Jim Webb. So we have multiple people who's already said that they're running for, president in 2016. So make sure you just go out and you just do your research. Make sure you know what you're talking about, know who you're voting for, because everybody may look good on camera, may sound good, or have good vocal skills, but
definitely,
are they able to run a country? And I mean, a lot of people say, oh, Obama got in office because he was black. That was the first time, baby. But he has proved himself over and over and over again. No matter how many times people have knocked him down, the facts speak for itself. So make sure if even if Hillary Clinton does become president of the United States, make sure that she can play that role. Just because you might want a woman, maybe she's not the woman, maybe she is. Joe Biden, don't pick Joe Biden just because he's the vice president of Obama. Make sure you do your research. Make sure you just do your research and make sure you know what you're voting for these people and what these people have done in our country already.
I agree.
And please vote.
Please vote, because you guys' votes matter, because this is really going to determine the future for all of us. But speaking of history and things caught on camera, did you guys see that video with those cops? With the cop shooting an African American? You guys, we're losing our African American men by freaking cops and people every day. I just now watched that video, and you really see him pulling out his gun, and the man is running for his life, and he just keeps shooting him in the back. And it's not just one shot, it's rounds being fired till he dropped down to his knees, he was out. How do you guys feel about that?
I mean, it's sad. And it's sad that, I have to call my older brother and, ask him, if you get pulled over by the police, do you know what to do? Do you know what procedures to take? Do you know that you can't just reach? You have to tell him that you're reaching in your glove compartment to get anything. You have to tell him that you're reaching in your pocket to get anything, because they will shoot you. Do you know that if you're caught on the street just walking because you're a black male and you might not wear a suit every day, even if you did, that you have to be careful? And that's sad. And they say that race is not plays a major role in this, but you have, little Caucasian or any other race beating up cops and they're not getting shot and killed. That is sad. And, I just don't know what to do. It just hurts me that our black males can't even, go out in society and feel free. It's kind of like they're caged in, and you are scared when you see the police, and that's just not how it's supposed to be.
It's not. And these are actually the people that, you should feel like you can call them for an emergency. These are people who are supposed to be there to help you. Like me, I literally called my little brother, like, even though, like, we're spread apart, he goes to Morehouse in Atlanta, and I'm still doing, like, the big sister duties, like, when he calls me late at night, like, where are you at? Like, I don't even want you out in the streets with your friend doing your, you know, your organizations, and he skateboards, so he loves to go, like, around and skateboard, find little plots and stuff, and skateboard at night, and it's just like, no, don't wear dark clothing too much, like, it makes me
It's too
personally
much.
scared.
It's just too much, and I feel like it's unnecessary. I mean, like, when is it gonna stop? When is somebody actually gonna do something about it? I mean, we've been seeing them get off so much. Some police might actually think it's okay. Like, I know when you see something happening and people aren't getting in trouble for it, you feel like you can do it. Like, as a kindergartner, if you see somebody pluck somebody and they didn't get in trouble, I'm gonna pluck the person I wanna pluck too. Like, this is not right and it's not fair, and I'm ready for somebody to make a stand. And even when we do make a stand, nothing happens. I just feel like, I don't want to say the government is against us, but they're definitely not with us.
And what we're talking about is two separate cases. Our first case is the 73-year-old Tulsa sheriff. His name is Robert Bates, and he was actually an unpaid deputy, and he actually shot Eric Courtney Harris in the back. So that's one incident that we're talking about. And I heard that, you know, Robert Bates, he was, you know, he was older, and he basically paid his way into becoming a deputy. Like, he bought them computers, he bought them different things, and, you know, they just let him, you know, come in because he just, you know, threw money on them. So that says a lot about
money
that
is power.
police department. Yes, and so now he's, you know, he's 73 years old, and he said that he meant to pull out his taser, but I don't care who you are. You know the weight of a taser and the weight of a gun.
Exactly.
Especially if you're a deputy or a sheriff.
You should know this. You should know this to be licensed.
If he was unpaid, then don't you think he was unqualified? So why would you send him out to do anything? And he's 73 years old. Not talking about older people, but I mean, he wasn't even in the shape to even be out there. Like, you're 73 years old, and it's not like you're 73 and, you know, just fit and can do the work. You're 73, so you either need to be in the office or you need to be at home.
Right.
And this just proved that everyone should go through a health and physical check in anything before they do anything.
That, I thought it was mandatory. Like, when did it stop being mandatory?
I guess if you have money, it's not.
Exactly.
And then the other incident was, you know, Michael T. Slager was charged with murder in the shooting of Walter Scott. Slager was the police officer who actually shot Walter Scott in the South Carolina shooting, and that was the one that someone actually recorded on their phone, a video of him. They actually had, you know, Walter Scott actually ran away from Slager, and then Slager was like, you know, pulling out my gun and just pow, 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 and then he tried to cover it up. And so, you know, he's in jail, he's been denied bail.
Covering that.
Yeah, he tried to cover it up, you know. And if it wasn't for the video, I really think that he would have got it.
No doubt about it. But my thing is, every episode we have is something about police hurting someone. Do you guys notice that?
Every week.
When is it going to stop? Like, we have to set the example. We have to make the change. And that's something I want to hear from these candidates. Like, what are you going to do? How are you going to change that? We need to focus that. If that's the thing, forget the health insurance. Who needs health insurance when you're dead? Yeah. Like, come on now.
That's a great point. You know, we often, you know, presidents often, you know, talk about what they're going to do outside the country and with other countries and our fight with, you know, ISIS and everything else. But what are you doing about our fight in our own country? We're fighting ourselves. You know, we can't even trust the people who we're supposed to trust to protect us because they're harming us. They're harming good people instead of going out facing the bad guys. They don't want to do that. They're, you know, killing, you know, regular people who's not even doing anything.
So what do you guys want more of? Like, what do you want the candidates to talk about, or what do you want them to stand for?
Justice, equality.
Definitely.
Like, you know, definitely justice and equality. I feel like that should be the main thing. I also feel like health insurance is important.
It is.
A lot of people don't like Obamacare, but, you know,
it's helped a lot of people, actually.
More than 50% of the United States did not have health care. And now, you know, that's like, you know, out of that 50%, about, you know, 16% has health care. And, you know, that's a lot.
It really is.
And, you know, you still have states who haven't accepted the health care, but I feel like everyone should be able to have health care because, like I think one of the comedians was saying yesterday, for you to even get in the ambulance is $500.
Really?
So, everyone should have health care. Some people can't afford it. So I feel like that was great. I want to talk about, what are you going to do about, immigration? What are you going to do about, ISIS? What are you going to do for our future jobs? Like, how are you going to keep increasing this?
Yeah, because when I graduate, I definitely want to have a job in the field that I studied in college. Like you notice in today's society, you see a lot of people with degrees and stuff, and they're working jobs that, aren't a part of their degree.
True.
You see people who have a degree and actually are working 6 jobs. Why do I have to work 6 jobs when I just want one good job that pays me good money, that's gonna, satisfy the lifestyle that I want my family to have and myself?
My thing is it about connections or is it actually about the degree? Because you cannot have a degree and know somebody and get that job over somebody that's more qualified. Today, it's just not, it's not fair. Like, life isn't fair, like, realistically, but come on now. Help us out
everything
here.
is about networking. You guys who's in college, I would definitely say, look up stuff now. Start early. Do stuff. Apply to jobs now. Junior, sophomore, apply to jobs. You never know, because you want to start early enough so when you start graduating, you already have a job waiting for you. Build your resume, build things, make those connects. Every business card, you should email them. Tell them thank you for giving me your business card. Thank you for anything. Just make those connections because you never know who knows who. It's a lot about who you know, but it's also about you. You have to put yourself out there. You have to hustle. You have to grind, especially if you're a mass comm major. Everything's about your hustle. Every single thing. No business card should go to race. No person should go to race. Everybody that you meet, you should try to get their contact information and hit them up.
And that's very important. And another thing is, don't burn your bridges. Like, you're gonna need to walk across those eventually. So
yeah, you guys.
And then you have to be friendly. Like, so many people, it's kind of like a competition as far as everything. So it's like, be friendly because you might be mean to somebody who might end up being your boss.
Exactly.
So,
always think about that. You guys
keep a positive attitude.
And always look around, like campus. We're out and about anyway. You guys, make sure you guys look on the walls and you guys' dormitories, wherever you guys are staying.
Pay attention to your surroundings for sure.
Out there. There's always opportunities out there, you guys.
Speaking of opportunities, we had some great people, just last week. It was election week on Grambling State University campus, and some great people had the opportunity to, gain these amazing titles, the title of Miss Grambling State University, the title of SGA President, the title of Miss Junior, Miss Sophomore. So we had some, amazing people. Miss C, well, no, we didn't have a Miss Senior, sadly. But we had some people to gain amazing titles, and, we just want to talk about that and congratulate you guys.
All right, you guys. Well,
congratulations.
Congratulations to Jania Smith and Jonathan. Joya is the Grambling State University's
2015-2016 Miss Grambling State University.
Yes, and then Jonathan, he is the SGA president. So congrats to those, and congrats to everyone who won. And also, we want to talk about Jania Smith. She's doing the Ebony Magazine campaign, so make sure you guys go and vote for her. We'll post a link in her video right after this. Make sure you guys vote for her every day. You can vote for her every single day. Make sure you vote. We're trying to get Grambling on top. Even if you don't go to Grambling, just support us. Just vote for her. We want to
help
her.
Each other.
Our last queen who did it was Jerry, Miss Jerry Jackson. She was actually featured in Ebony Magazine, and that was a great look for Grambling State University. It was a great way to, get new students to even look at us and want to come here. So make sure you guys do that.
Well, and you guys, actually, speaking of all the events and things that are going on campus during the Springfest week and, all the fun we're having, the different activities, I think you guys should definitely enjoy you guys' weekend coming up and check out a few of the new movies that are actually premiering in theaters this week.
Oh my God, I'm so glad you brought up that.
I'm excited to see The Longest Ride. It's a romantic movie. You know me, I'm a helpless romantic, you guys. Like, I'm bubbly and I love romance. And it's actually about, a cowboy, a cowgirl, just beautiful. Something about them cowboys too, y'all. something about it. But
so what about, I'm sorry not to cut you off, what about the Furious 7?
Ooh, how was that?
That movie was one of the best movies I've seen in a long time. One thing I can say about the Fast and Furious whole little, section premieres, all of their movies are really good. And, one thing I really want to say is rest in peace to Paul Walker. Unfortunately, he passed away midway through the movie, but they had his brother to replace him, and I couldn't even tell. Like, I didn't even know.
Did they have a twin?
They weren't twins. They just their
strong
genes
genes, just
are
strong
really
genes, strong
I
genes.
cannot tell at all.
And then the theatrical makeup, and
Right.
of course.
Oh, true.
But I
True.
cannot
Makeup
tell.
is a
It
lot.
was an amazing movie. It was a really, really great movie. The ending of it was good. I heard that it's rumors about there being a, 8, Fast and Furious 8.
There's
Oh, yeah,
ever be Fast and Furious.
And I mean, it should, because it never goes down. To me, it always goes up. That was literally one of the best. I cannot keep saying that. But
I don't know though, guys. Like, I mean, I've loved everyone so far, and I completely agree with both of you. But I'm just saying, like, maybe they should just go with fundraisers and things of that sort. But I don't know if I want to see another movie because, like, who can replace him? Even though it's just, I like it. I love the ending. It was great. That would be a really good ending, and I think we should keep it like that. That's just me. And I was listening to the radio the other day when Ludacris was actually being interviewed, and they were talking to him, and he was saying that the fans, they're just really trying to see what the fans want.
But I heard that the fans wanted another one. Yeah. Because the 7 was so
Well, of
good.
course, fans, they want more, but it's about what if they bring one out that's not as good? Then it's going to be a problem.
But they have really good writers and producers, directors, so I don't think that would be a problem of it being good or not. I mean, everybody would just miss Paul, as he is, because, everyone loved him. He was a great attribute to the actual movie, all of the movies. He started off, and he was really good, so I think people are going to miss him, but I feel like if they play their cards right, they can definitely, still come out with a great movie.
Rest
I
in
would love to see
peace.
this. So.
Speaking of continuations of movies, you guys, I hear Frozen might be having a Frozen 2.
I didn't see Frozen
I liked
1.
it. Do you want to build it? What do you mean you ain't seen it?
I didn't see it.
You guys, it's a cartoon, but that brings out the kid in me. Honestly, like I have that song on my playlist.
Okay.
I'll let y'all listen
It's
to
on
it.
Pandora.
I'll let y'all listen to it too.
If you have any kids or like younger sisters or siblings.
Or older sisters like me.
So do you
Like-
want a Frozen 2?
I want one. I definitely want to see
What
one.
about you?
And
I have no idea. I mean, I don't watch
Y'all made me
cartoons.
feel so like the oddball, like
No, I know a lot of people who actually went to go see the movie. I just personally didn't. But if I had, a little child, little baby, or something, I would have definitely went to go see it.
Well, I took
Frozen
my
on
god
Ice,
sister.
that was
Yeah.
Someone told me the Frozen
Oh
on Ice tickets
my.
were like $200, so it was like crazy.
Can you guys ice skate?
No, I can't skate.
I can
Oh my God,
rollerblade
I
if that
love
counts.
ice skating.
I can't skate at all.
I can rollerblade. You on my hand? I need something to balance off on, but I definitely can.
Yep.
All right, you guys.
Okay, so we want to thank you guys for watching The Porch. Again, check us out on YouTube. Check out our previous shows, and all of our coverage was about Springfest, Grambling, and of course our national news.
Make sure you go out and vote.
Right. Make sure
Vote.
you go out and vote, and keep tuning in to Porch for all your tea and all your news. Again, I'm Ninfa.
I'm Lanita Hughes.
And I'm Taylor Mitchell Smith.
Have a
We'll
good
see you
day.
next time.
Bye.
It's time to live. Yo, you never ever find another quite like me. Chin check the mic, Nike brainstorm and catch lightning. When I speak, sounds thunder. You never heard this coming from down under the underground. Has come up. You can call it zombie head hunting's what my rhymes be. You can look but can't find it. Rhinestones versus diamonds, no difference in the shine, just difference in the timing. Manslaughter versus murder, armed robber versus burglar. They say it's
Home of the legendary Eddie Robinson and world famed Tiger Marching Band, I bring you greetings from the Grambling State University. I am Jania Smith, the 61st Miss Grambling State University 2014-2015. In the spring of 2012, I was blessed with the opportunity to become Grambling State University's Miss Sophomore. During my reign as Miss Sophomore, I initiated a program entitled Thanksgiving Dinner with Miss Sophomore. The purpose of this program was to provide students an opportunity to have Thanksgiving dinner home away from home. Not only did I begin an annual Thanksgiving dinner, but I also started an initiative entitled G-Talk. The purpose of G-Talk is to encourage, empower, and evolve young women on the campus of Grambling State University.
During the spring of April 2014, God blessed me with the opportunity for me to humbly serve as Miss Grambling State University. As Miss Grambling State University, I founded and implemented several programs, one being my community service club entitled HAT. HAT stands for Heart of a Tiger. I also implemented a book scholarship, which is called Grambling's Next Top Model. I wanted to create a club for students to gain the necessary community service and service learning hours for graduation. My vision for Heart of a Tiger was to capture the true meaning of service, teaching students the importance of effortlessly giving back to our beloved university and community, all while showing the importance of having a tiger's heart. What an honor it would be to be featured in the historical and illustrious Ebony magazine as one of the top 10 HBCU queens. Once again, I am Jania Smith, Miss Grambling State University.
And we'll never be royal.